Hi guys, it's Nicole with Big Sister Life Advice. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Are you ready to actually start losing weight? Well, today I'm going to give you some tips on how to start losing weight without working too hard. Let's go. Consistency is the key. If you want to be successful in anything, even in weight loss, you have to be consistent. I'm gonna give you a few tips that you can start implementing. They're really simple and really easy to implement. On the other hand, if you do not carry them out consistently, then it's just a waste of effort and you're not gonna see any results. On the other hand, if you do stick with that and you carry out these tips on a meal-to-meal basis, not every other day, not every other meal, but on a meal-to-meal basis, then you're going to see results and you're going to see them fast. Weight loss is a matter of CICO, aka calories in, calories out. You need to ingest less calories than what you've used throughout the day. That way you get yourself into caloric deficit and that way you start losing weight. There are a few ways of doing this, and number one, starving is not the way. There is no way starvation is going to work for you in long term. You need to eat, especially if you're a teenager and you're still growing. Starving is not the way because your body needs those nutrients, the microbes we were talking about last time. Of course, if you quit eating or if you start eating one apple a day, you're gonna lose a whole lot of weight. On the other hand, you're also gonna lose all energy, desire to stay alive. You can easily damage yourself in the long term. It's just not worth it. Alright, so with that out of the way, you can start counting calories. That means you get yourself a scale and you start weighing literally every single component of every single meal, and then you go to calorie table and find how many calories that particular piece of food has, and then you sum it all up. That is a lot of work and kind of hard when you live with your parents. I would like to encourage you to start following your own personal inbuilt calorie tracker that you were born with. Every single one of us has this and we just kind of forgotten how to use it. What is it exactly that I'm talking about? It's a simple hunger and feeling of being full and satisfied after meals. It's nothing more. It's extremely simple and extremely effective. If you start listening to your satiety signals, then you're going to automatically ingest just the right amount of calories for yourself, for the situation, for the level of physical activity on that day. You just have to learn how to use it. How do we do that? First and foremost, you must distinguish between hunger and cravings. Hunger is something that you're looking for. That's how you know that it's time to eat. The problem with the other guy, craving, is that it's usually emotion-based. It tries to convince you that you're hungry when you're being bored or being sad. You do not want to eat food when you're not hungry, when you don't need it. That adds calories. Yay, you're gaining weight. Now, it can take a little training before you start recognizing your hunger and feeling of being full. So the best thing you can do is to practice portion control. If you're like me and most people, then what you get on your plate is what you're gonna actually eat. So practicing portion control is very helpful. Portion control means nothing more than just making sure that you don't give yourself too much food on the plate to begin with. Whenever you get yourself a plate of something, make sure that you follow these guidelines. Your salad should be about what fits in your palms when they're together. Your carbs, meaning rice or potatoes, is what fits in one of your palms, held like that. And then your protein should correspond with the size of your palm, about as thick and as big. That's your protein. The fat should be about as much as your thumb. For me, that's about a quarter of an avocado or like 5 almonds maybe. For you, that might be a little less. And this way, you know that you're not gonna overeat. Now, if you finished your portion and you're still feeling hungry, then have a little more. But if that's enough, then wonderful. It worked. Snacking is one of the main reasons why so many people are overweight. We're bored and we just keep shoving the foods. So what happens if you get hungry in between meals? Breakfast, lunch, dinner? Well, first of all, you need to check that it's actually hunger. Are you really hungry? Or is it just boredom? Is it just sadness? Is it just happiness? AKA, is it a craving? If it is an actual hunger and you're feeling hungry, then there is no reason why you shouldn't have a snack. If it's a craving, then try to avoid eating anything. Just have like a tea or carbonated water, not soda though. No, no, no. Snacks are extra calories and it adds up. So snacking is allowed, but you should be hungry to snack. Another few things that you can start doing while you're eating to ingest less calories is simply eating slower. When you take a bite of anything, put the fork down, don't keep holding on it, and start chewing. Make sure that you chew every single bite at least 15 to 20 times. Don't be shy and actually count it in your head. You'll see that the meal is gonna take you much longer. Plus, chewing a lot is really beneficial for you. It takes additional burden off of your stomach. Another tip is have like sips of water here and there while you're eating. It's gonna help you with digestion and even with the feeling of fullness. Speaking of drinking, when you're starting to get full, you're getting full, not you're full. That's when you need to put your cutlery down. Be like, okay, had enough, I'm good for now. Even if you have something left on your plate, still stop eating. When you're full, it's too late. You already ate too much. Yeah. Do not stare on your phone or watch TV because that takes your attention away from the food and from listening for, ooh, okay, I'm getting full. So that's the last thing that I wanted to say. So isn't this all simple? It's just such tiny, simple little things that I'm telling you, they make such huge difference if they are carried out on a meal-to-meal basis. I've lost so much weight after I started doing this. It's incredible. So guys, I'm gonna say it again. Eat slow, drink water, put your phone down, put your fork down while you're eating, and you'll start losing weight. It's easy as that. So I'll see you next time. Bye.